Hey guys, yesterday I mentioned that I received a mysterious package from To Hunt a Killer. Sorry, Hunt a Killer. But I am excited about this because I've seen advertisements on Facebook about this. I'm pretty sure it's like a subscription deal. You can go through multiple like puzzle cases and whatnot. However, this is the first one, I believe. I don't really know. I got it in the mail. I didn't order it. Someone else ordered it for me. So I'm going to open it and share it with you. Basically to kind of show what is in one of these packages. On the inside of the box, it says, "Happy birthday!" So, first thing I have here is Hunt a Killer bookmark. On the back, it looks like this month your package contains 10 items, and I can list the 10 items there. Also, it tells them to tag them. Facebook, Hunt a Killer Incorporated, and Hunt a Killer Incorporated on Instagram. Hashtag Hunt a Killer. I can receive a month free. I also have instructions. Welcome to the Hunt. Hunt a Killer is an interactive story. It's like a TV show you can touch. The game can be played alone, with a small team, or with thousands of individuals across the globe. By receiving the first episode, you are now part of Hunt a Killer universe. How to play. Getting started may seem overwhelming, but concentrating your efforts on the following areas will help. Analysis. A good place to begin is read everything. Read through it again. Is there anything that seems out of place? Anything that does not make sense? Identifying inconsistencies will help focus your investigation. So far, so good. Objects. Examine objects within the package. Every detail contributes to the investigation. Could the objects have multiple meanings? Can you find connections between different items within the package? And could any of these items lead you to something else? Research. To get the most out of Hunt a Killer experience, you will need to perform some outside research. Don't worry, all research items are rooted within the package. Be on the lookout for scientific, literary, and historical connections. This is an exciting opportunity to gain new knowledge and test new theories. Everything you need can be found at your local library or on the internet. Physical interaction and tools. Don't be afraid to play around with the items, turn them upside down, stack them on top of each other, hold them up to the light, etc. You may be surprised at how much you can learn from a new perspective. Most packages will contain tools delivered outside of the story. Example, a flashlight. These tools are meant to inspire physical interaction with the package contents. Alright. Puzzle codes and ciphers. Try to spot the codes and puzzles throughout each package. With some quick research and trial and error, you should be able to unlock new information. And finally, take notes. Your first episode contains a journal to take notes on. It must be this guy here. Kind of a cool journal. It's got blue on the edge here. And looks pretty empty. Awesome. So a little fun journal. Taking notes on any clues or ideas that from the start might help you solve the cases down the road. You can use them to draw connections and to move back and forth between the episodes more easily. Solving the cases. Each Hunt a Killer season, there is a lot going on. As you progress through each season, smaller cases will pop up, 2 to 4 episodes in length. For your investigation, for you to investigate while a larger mystery is slowly building. So basically, it's a meta puzzle within subscriptions. So this first one might not have answers, all the answers, or any answers. I might have to get a couple more subscriptions of this to find out. For the smaller cases, discovering what is really happening will play out differently. A character in the story might reveal what happened through a puzzle or code. There may be a particularly revealing piece of evidence that ties everything together. Pieces and details for multiple packages might all tie together with a final clue. Kind of like a meta puzzle. Oh, sorry. The season-long mystery will be explained in the season finale that connects all the dots, explains most of the important details, and fills in the rabbit holes. If you need help, everyone needs help a little now and again. Hunt a Killer provides 2 great methods. First, we've developed a mechanism within the story to give you specific notes that will let you know if their theories are on the right path. And second, Hunt a Killer has a large social media community who can help. Some may be deeper in the story than you, but plenty are right there where you are. Ask for advice from a veteran or work on an episode with your hunter colleagues. And then they give a forum site. A warning about spoilers. Spoilers may exist online. Be careful when browsing through comments. Avoid reading anything with a spoiler alert. Kind of your if you go looking for the answers, they will be out there if you actually want them, but it kind of takes away from the experience type thing. And the quality of the Hunt a Killer experience is directly related to the effort you put towards it. Oh, thank you, enjoy, and happy hunting. So, instructions, cool little thing. I have another thing here saying you were given the membership of Hunt a Killer for your present for a birthday. But don't let your journey end here. Use the code blah blah blah. I'm not going to tell you my code to save 25% when your gift membership expires. Cool. And there was nothing on the back of that. We also got a pin. A little Hunt a Killer pin. There you go. Now you can see it. That's kind of cool. You can put it on my t-shirt. Which side should I put it on? Probably the outside. Throw that on. And then we have an envelope here that has my address on it. But it's in the box. It looks like that's all that's in the box. And then it has some stamps on the top here. So it has some stamped items from Maryland, it looks like. And it's inspected by RS. I don't know why. I don't know why it needs to be inspected, but it was inspected by someone. Alright. So, I dumped out the contents of the envelope. And it looks like first thing we have is a little condiment container that you might find at McDonald's or someplace. We have... Oh, interesting. We have a postcard that says the Swan. The Swan. There it is. Nothing on the back. Just the Swan. Looks like we have an envelope that has been opened. So it says friend on it. However, the open is not like, you can tell it's kind of still it's still sealed. Like if I wanted to open it, I could still open it. However, it's been sliced open. So, this letter is from, or to friend, from John Williams James. My dearest friend, I first and foremost wish to express my gratitude to you for agreeing to receive my letters. Strangely, though, we have not yet met. I feel friendship growing between us with every keystroke. I do not... God, again, sorry. I do not address you as friend in reference to our intermediaries, but rather because I see you already in this light. It can be difficult to be alone. The click and ding of this machine is not unlike the slow and irregular beating of a weary heart. If only I was allowed a pen. So, typewriter. Interesting. I can only assume that you, by your apparent interest in what a forgotten old man may write to you, that you are of a curious nature. In this regard, we are quite similar. I find my own curiosity nearly insatiable. I have developed, in my own time, a certain taste for the bittersweet chaos that inevitably ensues. Do you know this craving? Does it flow through you as it does through me? You may think your own curiosity to be more subdued. And in the truth, I once felt the same way. It was only through meditative reflection on a lifetime of little, seemingly insignificant leaks of my curious spirit into the world that I realized something vital to my being. The leaky pipe carries more water. Unfortunately for me, the majority of those behind desks making decision breaks and leaks are more likely to show depression to the last decades, and perhaps a century. But you and I know that it is more than that. It is the feeling of longing for the roast of knowledge upon which those only with curious hunger may feast. It is the thrill of the hunt. And what is that a hunter does? A hunter stalks his prey. And he gets inside his head. He knows his prey. He understands its behaviors. and the best hunters commune with their quarry. They respect it, perhaps even love it. But for a hunter to refine his skill, he must learn from his prey. He accepts that there are things he does not know, and perhaps he never will, but he craves the knowledge. Do you do this, my friend? Do you think I know something? You must, or you would not have chosen to become engaged in this discourse we now share. Perhaps I do know something, or I could know nothing of any value. If I did, I would only give you my secret to someone clever enough and curious enough to hunt for it. I do hope you prove to be such a friend to me. It can be difficult to be alone. I feel the great weight of isolation upon me. Will you help dig me out? Always, John Williams James. So, we agreed to receive a letter from him. He sounds interesting. We have here Horizon of London, England map, and there's something taped onto the back of it here. It's kind of an interesting material. Kind of like, well, almost like that, like a lottery card where you like would be able to scratch it off. But anyway, it's kind of an interesting thing here. We have 2 more pieces of paper, and that's it. We have Listening Friends of America. Apparently, it's an organization. George Madsen, Vice President and Chief Welcoming Agent for Listening Friends of America, and they have a website, listeningfriendsofamerica.org. I might have to go to that. Dear listening friend, thank you for joining our community, and welcome to Listening Friends of America. We at Listening Friends of America are excited and grateful to have you in our community, and we appreciate all of our volunteer support for thousands of isolated men and women living in prisons, hospitals, hospices, and psychiatric wards across the country. As you know, many people, through whatever circumstances, live their lives without any available shoulder to cry on or friend to confide in. You will provide an immeasurable emotional support for someone who will tell a story and no one to listen. Rest assured, your privacy and safety are among our top concerns. Each package you receive from your friend, it will be inspected for hazardous materials, and deliberate attempts to cause you harm will be removed, and your friend will be reassigned. That's why the envelope was inspected by RS. RS is not George Madsen, but I'm sure it's probably someone inspecting their envelopes. In addition, scanners and softwares will identify keywords in any written correspondence and flag offending documents. However, no one in our safety and privacy assurance office will read unflagged documents out of illegal conduct. Unflagging documents out of consideration for the privacy of our work demands. But if you do happen to read anything detailing illegal conduct, you are under no obligation and are encouraged to contact local law enforcement. Flag documents may be removed from packages after multiple flags. Your friend will be assigned. Again, thank you for your time. You're about to make a difference in someone's life and begin a very unique and special relationship. Listen well, your friend believes in you. Sincerely, signed, George Madsen. And then it looks like we have a cutout from newspaper. Sinkholes highlights challenges of detecting infrastructure failings. It's really tiny text. I probably won't read it today, but the article is titled July 10th, 2016, and talking about potholes or sinkholes, I guess, in this wherever it is. So I'll read through that, and then I'll try to keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll get the next couple of subscriptions. I'm not sure if this first subscription is one package or if it's going to be multiple packages if I get but hopefully I'll be able to kind of update you as I go through it and as I figure things out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.